Good morning. Okay, I just have to share this real quick testimony that God gave me that just revealed to me last night that I think is, on one hand, humorous, on the other hand, just neat to see this full circle in almost 50 years. Okay, so confession. When I was, I think, 13 or 14, again, I'm dating myself because it's almost 50 years ago, but my girlfriend and I were candy stripers. Many of you won't know even what that is, but we were candy stripers at a nursing home. And we would go there every Saturday, and we wore these pink and white striped, yes, cute little apron dresses. And we would go there and work. And we would just volunteer, and we would bring the residents their lunch or whatever they might need. We were just there to just kind of help serve and wait on it. So what seems to be an angelic thing, right? Okay, well, listen to this angelic. So this particular Saturday, my girlfriend and I went, I don't know if it's lunch hour or before our parents picked us up, and we walked next door to the Kmart and decided we'd look around. And while we were in there, we saw some earrings that we wanted, and we didn't have any money. Well, as you can imagine, what we ended up doing was, and we thought we were being so cool and so sneaky, as one would be on the lookout while the other stuck the earrings in her pocket. Well, as we were headed out the door, all of a sudden we felt this hand on our shoulder. And they said, "Come right back here, young ladies, with me." And this big old burly man took us into the back, and it was just very devastating. They called the police, they called our parents, and it was just the most terrifying and horrific experience that I had ever gone through, and just felt so ashamed and embarrassed that I would do that and get caught. Well, later on, years later, after I got saved and was reading in scripture, I came across the verse in Ephesians 4, and listen to this. Ephesians 4, 28, it says, "Let the thief," which that was me, "let the thief no longer steal, but rather let him labor, doing honest work with his own hands, so that he," or I should say, so she, "may have something to share with anyone in need." And when I read that scripture, it was just like God just was piercing my heart that that's what I needed to do, that I needed to share with anyone in need with the honest work of my hands. And God had given me the creativity or the ability to sew. And so I've just, over the years, that has been kind of a little ministry, if you want to say, that I have done, sewing, just little alterations and different things for people for no charge. I just say, "No, I just want to bless you." Now people still, some have paid, but that was my desire, is that I want to do this. And it was just kind of in a way for me to honor God with this, with his word and what he said here, and to maybe rectify the thief that I was stealing back that many years ago. Well, with all this going on with the coronavirus and stuff, I've been, most of you know or seen on our Facebook page that I've been making masks, and it has been such a joy to make so many of them for hospitals, free of charge. Hospitals, and I even did police officers for the courtroom, neighbors, just different people. And I just think, again, God, thank you for giving me the ability to do this. Now, I've also gotten paid for some of them, but it's just been neat to be a part of that, and to do that as a ministry here so many years later. But yesterday I was working on, I've showed this before, and I have this that my daughter does monogramming, and so I had her monogram "God bless you" on my face mask, so that it'd be a testimony when I go out. But I didn't notice, because I couldn't find mine, so I had my daughter make me another one, because I wanted to use this, not just one of the regular ones. And I'm looking at the fabric, y'all. I don't know if you can see it. It's pink and white striped, candy stripe. just like, I mean, this looks exactly like the the outfits we wore almost 50 years ago. But isn't that precious that God took that pink, I'm going to start crying, the pink striped, candy striped aprons that as a thief I wore 48 years ago. Now that same fabric I can use as honest work. It says, but rather let him labor doing honest work with his own hands so that he may have something to share with anyone in need. And so I've been able to share these with those in need who need a mask. And anyway, I just thought that was neat and kind of funny, and thought it was just easier to post like this. So thanks for listening. And you just never know what God might be doing that might show up 50 years later, just as another lesson and another way of just showing God's hand upon our life and just how precious that is. So thanks. Have a great day, you all. Bye.